The buses are over, so we have to like hire a whole bus to ourselves, which I think is crazy. Who made it to the Blue Nile? Me? And I'm about to fall as I show off how I made it here. Oh my god, I'm just so happy. Before that, let me show you how we got here. Guys, today I'm going to be taking you to the Blue Nile waterfall, very famous, and I'm excited to be exploring it by myself and figuring out the way, and let's see if you're going to get lost or something like that and we can find our way there, which I think is pretty interesting. So stick around and let's enjoy this video. So in my exploration, I met other travelers that were heading to the waterfall, and I just want to introduce them to you as we are going to be exploring the waterfall together. I even hope you can hear me because people are really shouting here.
Benaya Joseph on Benaya Tube, and today I'll be hooking up with the Maris Nanji Jenga. I mean, yeah. the Maris Jenga. We're going to Waterfall, and I hope guys you will enjoy the trip together with us. Let's take it out.
Yeah.
This is Miss Simon Charles. Nice meeting you, my sister, the Maris Jenga. Actually, I'm going like for an adventure, you know.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the trip, yeah. So thank you so much.
Welcome. So I wish to tell you there are two stations. There is the old bus station and the new bus station. So right now we are in the old bus station, and it's a little chaotic to figure out like what bus you're going to take, because there are no like posters, no signs, everything, but we are going to figure that out. Yes, so for the new station it takes people back to Addis, but for this is for us to go to interior side of Bahirda. So let's find what vehicle we are going to board so we can head over to Tisabe, which is the stop before you start taking the walk to the waterfall. Look at all this craziness just because they are making a video or something like that. This is the bus we are taking. Okay. So we are in the bus after so many negotiations, and yeah, so please, before you go on this road trip or before you go for this adventure, please carry your passport and don't make mistakes like I have done or a good friend of mine has done. You're just like taking a risk and hoping with you guys that nothing crazy is going to happen in relation to our policemen. Yeah, so another thing, this bus is so hot, pretty so hot, and we can't wait for it to start moving. And also you need to get used to people staring at you, you know, because one, you look different from the first place, and yeah, so that weirdness, I think by now we're already used to it. So yeah, we can't wait to get there and see if this trip was worth it from the first place. So the journey has begun, and they say it should be 1 hour, and it's 2:12. Then after that I'm going to keep you updated how long the journey goes, and let's see. So we have made it to Ethiopia, which is the station where you are dropped by the car, and we are supposed to go there and board. There are two ways to go to the waterfall. You can either opt to board a boat, and you can also opt to walk. So we're going to figure out which best is for us, and then maybe we can use both ways, and then when we are coming back, maybe we can walk right now, then when we are coming back we can take the boat, but we will see what we opt. But I don't even know if I mentioned the bus ride was 20 bir, and now let's go pay entry fee and explore the waterfall.
What did they say?
If you're a resident, so the trip just began, and we are held here because we are like, we don't need a guide, we can figure out our own ways ourselves, but they keep saying like we need a guide, and now we are pausing and waiting, and I wish I could just run and leave them and be like, you know what, we don't need a guide, let's just go, and whatever place they will be like we need a guide anymore, we say that's the end of the trip. But anyway, let's wait and see what happens. So we have a dam here and mountains on the other side, and it's it's big.
You want to do this small canteens and stuff?
Yeah, the original road. We are taking another direction this way. And we just found locals who are willing to show us the direction, and that's why my insist was like, we don't necessarily need a guide, you know? Yes, and I'm sure we're going to make it there. But we have very beautiful views, as you can see. It's a beautiful place. Wow, so this is where the adventure begins. Yeah. As you can see, that is crazy. You're going to be walking down there, and that's why we opted to take the boat while going back, but to take the walk as we go, so we can enjoy two different experiences at the same time. The camera is not so strong, but the river is there, and this is the way we are going. There are other people, and they even offered to accompany us to continue on this adventure. So don't be afraid to come here. Don't be afraid to come on this adventure. Please just make sure you wear like good shoes, because this place is adventurous. Like it's like looking for a hidden gem somewhere. So you have to be careful like as you're walking. And yeah, I'm also grateful that I got company, you know. And the good thing with this company is that one of the South Sudanese, the one who's a YouTuber, he can speak Amharic, and that has made my life way easier. And yes, that's how they've been able to negotiate for us. And I had fun, you know. Do I think I would have maneuvered things through if I was still a solo traveler, or if I was still by myself? Yes, because I had already gotten all the information that I needed before I came here. As much as we were stopped, remember when I was complaining earlier, we were stopped because the policemen were like, how are you going by yourselves? We don't trust you and all that. But they were able to talk the Sudan language, and they were like, okay, fine, proceed ahead, you are safe. And I'm being left behind. Let's go, let's go. It was built within 14th century. What? Then it must be a very strong bridge. Yeah. So this is the historical bridge. And the views of this place, I just can't have enough. Beautiful. I wish I can really show you how well and beautiful this place is laid out. Like there's water on this other side, but that's where the sun is coming from. So I'm not able to show you like a good view, but it's so beautiful. I love this. And if God was not like this, okay, yeah, God is miraculous. Let's just say that, because this place looks so magical. I love it so much. And yeah, I can't wait to get to the waterfall as well. Like this hike or this experience was worth it. Every second worth it.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, so won't get lost now. To the moonlight, eyes you, Maria right now.
So now we are done. We are climbing a certain hill, and at this point, I really wish I bought the water the women were selling to me, because I was like, no, I don't want water. But at this point, I really need it. So if they sell you water, please come with water. You will need it.
You're thirsty.
I'm thirsty. Sent now? Sent now? 30 bir. Okay.